Hi, and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a great website to use in the classroom for any subject. And the most important part is it's a free website. So we're going to come here to Google. I'm going to type in W-E-E-B-L-Y, Weebly, and create a free website and a free blog. Now, when the students come here, if this is their first time, they will sign up for free. What I normally do is I give them a note card to write down their information, and I keep that. So I'm going to make up a name here. And then an email, it can be a valid one, but I've used ones that we just kind of made up and we were able to get into the site as well. So I'm just going to make one up right now. The main reason to have a valid email is if you need to recover your password, but if you have the students actually write down the information on a note card, you won't have any issues with that. So now I put in the full name here, email, password. I'm going to sign up for free. Now enter a title for your website. I'm just going to call this one Practice 25. And type of site. You can pick any option here. I'm going to go with education. Also a category, a couple different options. I'll just pick class project. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. Now this page here is important. You want to click on the top one. Use a subdomain of Weebly.com. If you register down here for an actual .com, you'll have to buy that. But here, this one is free. Now I can pick my website. Now let's say I pick practice. Over here it says taken. So if you see that little taken mark, just add a number. So this one's still taken, so practice 24 is available. So here is my subdomain. I'm going to make sure that's highlighted and then I'm going to continue. Now going through those easy steps, I'm already at where I actually create my web page. Now I'm just going to touch a couple of the elements on this page and then we're going to move on. But the first thing that I do is I set up my pages. Because right now all we have is a home page. I'll click to add a page, and this site is very user friendly. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm doing a bio. You can pick the layout here, so let's say I pick a different layout, and then save settings. So now I've got home and family. And when I click on family, or when I click back to home, I go back to my home page. And then here's my family. Then let's add one more page. Let's say I want to add a hobbies page. And I'll pick this layout here without the picture. So save settings. Now I've got three little options up top here. I got home, family, and hobbies. Now let's say I want to change the design here. There's multiple different designs. And you can just click on it and it'll automatically upload. So if I like that layout, I click on family, a little different, hobbies. It doesn't have a picture because I picked a different layout for that page. Now let's say I pick another one just so you can get a little visual of how easy it is to pick backgrounds. So I pick this one here, different view, and we'll just do one more real quick. So let's say I take this one. So here, now I'm going to start putting some elements on my web page. So I pick my design. Now let's say I want to add a paragraph with a picture. So maybe a picture of my family and a little paragraph. Actually, let's just call this. We'll title it Gracie. And this would be a little information here you can kind of write about your home page, whatever you want to say. So pretend like I typed a lot there. And now we're going to add a picture. Now you can search for a picture, or you can actually upload one from the computer. And I found that a lot of my students just go to Google and they'll download images. So I'm just going to pick one that I've already got saved. So I'll come down to my photos. And I'm just going to click the first one I see here. So here's a picture. I upload. It should pop up right here. And down here it kind of says uploading file. So you could title the home page and then just put some information here about yourself. And then add pictures. You can also edit the image here if you want. And it's taking this file a little while to download. Come on. So now my picture did get uploaded here. I can click edit. I can make it bigger. I could make a fade on it if you want kind of a vintage look. I could change the effects here to maybe black and white or an antique look. I can rotate it. So there's a couple different options there. Then once I'm done, I click save. And there's my picture. So now let's say I want to go to my family page and kind of edit it here. So we'll title this one family. I could click here and add a description about my family. So I talk about my brothers and sisters, maybe where I grew up, have all my information about my family. And then let's say I want to drag down just a picture down here. I could pull one down. You can go through the same process, click to upload. And then let's say I want to come for my hobbies and I want to do a picture and a paragraph again. Then when I get done, I'll just click this little publish button here and practice 24. I'm going to stay on that top one. Verify I'm human. So, okay, publish my site. Website published. So right here is my website. So now, just like that, I was able to create a website. There's my home page. Here's my family page. And here's my hobbies page. Now I just kind of did like a real quick, rough overview of how to use that website. I'm going to show you how I actually implemented it into my classroom. I'm going to pull up a student's work here. So they have their web page here. And I'm in on that web page. They have a home page, and we did it on proportional relationships. So they click here, talk about proportional relationships. This kind of gives some examples of proportions, complex fractions, and over here they even have a little bit more. And once they got done, so theirs is obviously a lot better than the one I just created, they click publish. And I'm going to click publish anyway, because they might have had some pro features, which isn't the free one. But I'll go ahead and click on their website and it pops up. So now here it is. They've got an introduction page. They've got the proportional relationships like I talked about, example problems, some images up here that they edited so we could see some visuals. Here they're actually showing how to solve the proportions. Also have 2 example problems here, or 3. Then they come into complex fractions. And this one's kind of nice because they actually hyperlink the website. So they still having trouble, kids, visit this website. So you can click here, basicmathematics.com. So they hyperlinked a website where you can actually go and get more help if you're not understanding it from the website they created. Then I come back, they got more, and their last one here, a couple more examples to help them understand the website. Now, this is one used for math, but you could use this in any subject. Just come up with a topic, and I kind of did this on the fly, just gave my kids a topic just to see how well they could, get around on the website and use the functions. And I'll tell you what, they were real quick, real good. They were showing me things that I didn't even know how to do, and the end result came out pretty good. Now, to grade it, I kind of did presentations of, I had two people create a website together, and then they presented them and kind of gave them a grade. You could do it a couple different ways. You can have them email the teacher the link, and then you can grade it that way. But it's great for any subject, any age. And I guess that's about it on Weebly. Thanks for visiting.